Bring in Barry Biffle, who is the CEO of Frontier Airlines, joining us from the Dubai Air Show, where you guys announced a big purchase of 93 A321 NEOs from Airbus. Talk about this purchase and what it means for your fleet expansion over the years to come, Barry.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks for having us on. Yes, this means that we can have 12% CAGR growth through 2029, which enables us the ability to triple the size of the business. But I think what's most important, especially coming off the heels of COP26 ending this weekend, we do 100 miles per gallon today per seat, and that makes us the greenest airline in America. But the 321 NEO is going to provide us up to 120 miles per gallon per seat. And, that compares to some big airlines with 63 miles per gallon. So the difference is huge in terms of fuel burn and CO2 that's emitted. And so what it enables Frontier to do is to do for air travel what Tesla has done for the automobile. And it's just huge. The difference is we're debunking the myth that you have to be rich in order to afford green. It's truly the cheapest option in the space as well as the best for the planet. So we'd like to call it the democratization of green.
Barry, that's a pretty compelling message at a time with jet fuel prices soaring for the entire industry. And yet we're just showing your chart right now. You haven't received much love from the investor. And I know that airline stocks have struggled to a certain extent, but relative to your peers, you don't seem to be getting the benefit that you would think you would get being as fuel efficient as your fleet is at a time with rising jet fuel prices. Why is that?
Well, I think in our industry, there's a lot of greenwashing out there. And the truth is we talk about it a lot, but I think it gets lost lots of times. And hopefully being on here today and talking about it, I think reminds everyone. But it is big, especially when you're on here this morning talking about fuel over $200 a barrel. If we drink half the fuel, I think it'll make a big difference in our financials. But there's the big component for the environment as well.
Barry, what are you expecting over the next couple of years? Let's say over the next 3 years in terms of air travel. We've seen the demand ramp up over the last 9 months to 12 months. What do you expect over the next 3 years for domestic travel here in the U.S.?
Well, we're seeing what we saw earlier this year before the Delta variant. We reported our earnings last week. We reported that we'd had the highest sales day since July. So now that the Delta variant's gone away, we're seeing the volume coming back. So we feel very good about overall leisure volumes. People have been cooped up for a long time, and they want to get out and see people. And we expect that to continue to accelerate. And with the work from home, it's creating more leisure travel opportunities and more flexibility. So we expect demand to continue to rebound and far outpace 2019 very soon.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.